Forrest Hood and Bob Tasca. Yeah, the Queen of Hearts and Bob Tasca are next, but let's go to Gary Gerald.
We heard Todd Smith talking about the changes that are made with the dragsters. Well, look here on the rear deck. The wings on the funny car for Matt Hagan. It's elevated. Yesterday, and when the track was cool, they were way down here in a low position. Now they're fully extended up here. Matt, you had a nice solid run, but how concerned were you? You said there was a lot of activity up there, lane swapping, etc.
Yeah, we were swapping lanes. You know, I knew Tommy and John Mellon had a plan up there, so, you know, I just got to trust in those guys. They put a great hot rod under me. We went right down the racetrack, no problem. So, Die-Hard car goes to the next round. We're real excited.
I know they're anxious to get back there and get it ready and turned around for round number 2.
Well, the guy's living the life right now, isn't he? Ashley Forrest Hood, runner-up here last year, while Bob Tasca is in his 3rd race here at Raceway Park. Closest race to his home, which is actually in Rhode Island. And, of course, blue and white, that's the new livery colors for that Ford. 2 Fords on the line.
Looks good in those blue and white colors, and obviously they're happy with their qualifying position. They qualified in the top half in that number 7 spot. Lane choice, they take the right lane. Ashley Forrest in that left-hand lane, also in the Ford. And right now it's obviously the right lane. We've seen some cars go down the right lane and look pretty good in funny cars. Left lane still a little bit suspect. Still think it's too early to say, you know, one lane is absolutely better than the other.
Bob Tasca, his 100th round of racing in Nitro. If Ashley wins, she will face her dad. But it's not going to happen today. Bob Tasca lays down a 4:16, 303 miles an hour. That'll go low for the round as Ashley Forrest Hood is done for this day at Englishtown.
Well, Ashley Forrest, it's kind of what we've been seeing in this left-hand lane as she goes down the racetrack. Very good, you know, good numbers early, actually a little bit quicker than Bob Tasca. She was ahead by quite a bit because she had the advantage off of the starting line, ran a little bit quicker, but then right there it spun the tires. Now look, she did a pretty good job there backpedaling the car. She got out of it a little bit longer, different style. She let the car settle down, made sure it was squared up to the finish line, and then got back into the throttle, full throttle, and the thing hooked up and went to the other end. Unfortunately for her, Bob Tasca made a very good run.
Well, while we look at that Ford, on Thursday, the Ford Motor Company held its annual Drivers Summit. Ford Racing hosting stars from the NHRA, NASCAR, and Formula Drift.
It's almost as fun as my funny car, except I got to turn the steering wheel way too much.
Well, the drivers, the team owners got to put some of the company's vehicles through their paces at the test track, though nobody would bring one back for us, would they, Mike?
Yeah, look at Carl Edwards and Bill Elliott there, Jack Roush. Wow. That's some big names there, huh? Including that man, those men there, Tim Wilkerson and John Force.
After some autograph sessions for the company employees, they also got to tour the Henry Ford Museum. If you haven't been to that museum, let me tell you, it is a must-see. Everything from cars to sewing machines and old steam locomotives, and the gang got to see them all.